Thank you. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here amongst so many great athletes for the annual ESPY Awards. How about that great NBA season that just wrapped up last month? I was really enjoying the season. Are you surprised, like me though, that Eric Spoelstra did not want to spend more time with his family this season? Or is that going to come next season? I'm trying to figure that one out still. And LeBron James told reporters after his Game 6 loss to the Dallas Mavericks that his critics were going to have to wake up with their same issues and lives tomorrow morning. But that's not entirely true, LeBron, because I woke up with the same issue as you. No ring. No ring. And the NBA draft just a couple weeks ago, I hope all the draftees have completed their initiation, which is making it rain inside a nightclub and impregnating at least one woman. Gotta get that done, kids. Gotta get that done. Jimmer for Dead is in the house, folks.
Yeah.
Jimmer, how you doing, buddy? Got to visit with him backstage for just a few minutes. Very nice kid. He told me that all scholarships at BYU come with a bottle of lotion and a box of Kleenex. You can fill in the blanks from there, I'm sure. And Tony Romo just got married. He's also in the back there in the house. Tony, thanks for showing up. Pleasure to see you, man. Did you see the menu at his wedding? A little weird. He had pizza, fried food, some junk food. He said that because he wanted to have he was housing a lot of football players and he wanted them to be comfortable while they were at the event. And plus, when you have a lot of cowboys in the same room, you don't want to have any foods that you could possibly choke on. Or that like I'm doing right now. Just kidding. What else? How about this? Osama bin Laden. We finally got that guy.
Yeah.
10 years it took to get him down, but we took him down. That's a long time to take down an empire of sorts, especially when you look at Frank McCourt. It only took him half the time to take down the Dodgers. And Auburn just visited the White House just a few weeks ago to celebrate their national championship. They probably fit in very well in D.C., paying for extra benefits, handshake deals. They're a perfect match. And Steve Spurrier, sticking with the SEC, wants to pay players. He's going to look at different models, but he's especially interested in the one that Auburn currently employs. He's going to definitely look at that one. Derek Anderson, are you in the house, buddy? Do you find any of this funny? Do you find any of this funny, man? That's a Monday Night Football joke there. Okay. And Jalen Rose, I see him in the front row right there. Jalen, how you doing, man? Saw you throw out the first pitch at the Detroit Tigers game just a few months ago. It worked out very well because you and Miguel Cabrera, I heard, both had an AA meeting right before the game. That worked out perfect. Timing is everything. Oh man, some other weird stories in the news. How about this Rapture guy? He continues to predict the end of the world. He said we were going to die back in May. Now he says October. Man, even Rex Ryan is asking him to stop making predictions. And the Phoenix Suns executive, admitted earlier this year that he was gay. It finally makes sense why he wanted to practice man-on-man defense. Or his idea to do skins versus underwear lists. And Charles Barkley says a lot of people were gay he played with. He knows this because of his teammates that wanted to practice post-up drills right in the shower. Pretty obvious there. And also boxing legend Sugar Ray Leonard had a new book out. He alleges that his Olympic coach tried to perform oral sex on him after winning a gold medal. In other news, that Phoenix Suns CEO, he wants to know if that guy coaches basketball. And last month, Rory McIlroy wins the U.S. Open in the golf world. The media loves comparing him to Tiger Woods. You learn something new every day. I had no idea this kid loves Perkins restaurants and banging chicks in Vegas. Hello. So much negative tension around Tiger Woods. You know, but all he did was sleep with a few chicks, right?
Yep.
No drugs, no excessive drinking, just a little sex. You know what the NBA calls a guy like that? the cleanest guy in the association. And so Tiger loses his wife. He lost an endorsement deal with Buick, so he's losing his car. He's injured. Somewhere a country artist is writing his next hit single off his story. And the Special Olympics Games just wrapped up a few weeks ago in Greece. Still no news, though, on when a football league will be added that consists of former NFL players. That one kind of a little cold in the audience today. I'm not sure about that one. Also, a huge domino effect as we talk about college basketball nearly happened when Maryland's Gary Williams retired. Ultimately, they ended up hiring Mark Turgeon from Texas A&M, so it didn't have that big of an effect on the college basketball landscape. But did you see who Texas A&M hired? They hired a guy by the name of Bill Kennedy. I know it's a good hire when I have to pull up his Wikipedia page to see who the hell he is. And Plaxico Burress was released from prison earlier this summer. Reportedly, he was the best receiver in the jailhouse. Let me tell you something. Being the best receiver in prison means something entirely different than it does being the best receiver in the NFL. And what's interesting is you've got the best... and what's interesting, folks, is that you've got two guys that are currently not on an NFL roster because of personal issues in Plaxico Burress and Terrell Pryor that might be sometime this fall on an NFL roster. That's what the Cincinnati Bengals call my kind of player. And Drew Rosenhaus calls it my kind of client. And finally here, folks, you've been great. Thank you so much for showing up for the ESPYs. Did you hear about the Fiesta Bowl? Let's end with a little bit of controversy. The guy running it ended up getting fired because he spent money on extra funds on strip clubs, alcohol, assistants' wedding, all stuff that should have been going to other places. So they brought in a new guy, the University of Arizona president, Robert Sheldon. That's just another Arizona Wildcat that can't make it to the Rose Bowl. And if you don't know that full story, go Google and see how many Wildcats have gone to the Rose Bowl. That'll probably make you laugh a little bit later on. Thank you so much. We got a great show planned for you. We're live at the ESPYs.
Thank you. Woo!